We're in the MIE offices, taking a quick break from our third week of rehearsals, and things are coming along really swimmingly.
Greg Muscala commissioned this piece and started a company called the Aquafite, and he set out to create plays that shed a light on the disabled experience. And Greg himself has a CP, and he said, I want you to write a play that's based on Richard III set in high school called Teenage Dick. And I had to say yes. We'd worked together for several years, and so knowing what Greg is capable of, really it's been about tailoring this play to both him and to Shannon DeVito, who's been on this since the very first draft.
I'm absolutely thrilled with our cast. I mean, not only are they a wonderful group of clowns, but the conversation that we've had in the room has been really revelatory, I think, for all of us to have an honest exchange and also to investigate what's really funny. You know, how do we find the line? How do we push the line? How do we expose through comedy what are the things that make us comfortable or uncomfortable about this issue?
What I think was really interesting about the genesis of this project was that if you look at Shakespearean plays, they're so life or death, they're so high stakes, and it's sometimes hard to kind of translate that onto today's world because it doesn't seem as though the stakes are so high for all things. But as it turns out, high school definitely feels that way.
It feels to me also like Richard III is in some ways about the quest for power. And of course your high school years, for some people, if you're feeling that you're the outsider, is a quest for agency or a quest for recognition or to be seen in some way. So there is sort of a somewhat logical marriage of those two things. I think it's funny that you sort of put it in the scale of the stakes of life and death and being the ruler of a kingdom versus being the president of your, senior class. But emotionally, there is an absolute parallel that, yields a lot of comedy.